Hey guys, welcome to Tars 37. Today we have our first look at one of the new Imaginext playsets coming out in 2023, and this is a brand new version of the Joker Funhouse. Now, I think we're all getting a little tired of Batman and Joker action figures that are coming out from Imaginext because it's just such a constant theme. And the Joker's Funhouse is definitely something that I'm a little tired of them making. I will say, I think this is the weakest Funhouse we've gotten. I think it's better than the last one. The one, I don't know if it was called the Laugh Factory, but it was the one that had like the slime. I think it's better looking than that. But overall, this set's just kind of lackluster in my opinion. First glance, I just really didn't think much of this. Now, the more I started looking at it, the cooler this set got looking in my opinion for a lot of reasons. You'll notice the set has a huge emphasis on water being a part of the play, as there's a thing you can dunk Batman in, there's a part where you can drop water on the Joker, there's a water gun backpack that one of the characters can wear, which I think would be a really fun accessory for Mr. Freeze if I'm being honest. But the reason why is because this is going to be a new element they're adding to have like a color changing aspect, which is really cool. And a lot of toy lines have done this before, where you take a toy and you put it in warm water or cold water and it changes the color, and Batman's suit will change from black to blue and Joker's clothes will change from like purple to green. So I think that is really cool. And you know, as weird as this sounds, we've never seen Imaginext do that before. So even though I'm not super excited about this, I mean, it's very gimmicky. It's definitely one of the things they're doing for, like, you know, mainly like their target audience, but I still think this is actually kind of cool and creative. Now, one thing you'll notice is there's not a lot of bat tech going on in this set altogether. So maybe this means bat tech is finally coming to an end. I mean, that's not 100% confirmed, and we do know we are getting at least a bat tech man-bat set this year, but I mean, this honestly kind of feels like we could be getting towards the end of bat tech. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I know some people like the bat tech line, some people hate it. I will say, I don't think Imaginext has much control over what they can actually do in the bat tech line, because I feel like that's a line that was actually created by DC, because Spin Master also had to use it. So maybe that's just me, but I kind of feel like maybe DC kind of forces them to use the bat tech kind of like motif in their line, and maybe they kind of had to base things around that. But either way, it's pretty cool. And like I said, this set's really interesting, because at first glance, it doesn't really look that important or like it does much of anything, but when you actually kind of start to look at it, it looks pretty cool. And I really like that Batman. Joker is a pre-existing action figure. As for Batman, it's hard to tell if he's new or if we've seen him before. I think he might be the Justice / Apocalypse armor Batman, but with a slightly new face mask. But overall, I do think this is a pretty cool looking set. You know, now that I've really kind of like taken time and looking at it, because like my first glance, I just did not like this thing that much. But the more I thought about it and like seeing the color changing aspect too and kind of like looking at it, I think this is a pretty cool looking set. And what do you guys think? Do you think that the end of Bat Tech is near? And thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.